I'm cold. I'm just gonna wait for people to join because I don't see anything yet. Does that. Hi guys. James, I love you. I love you so much. It's crazy. If you guys don't know, 40 is my favorite character. Sorry, I'm just looking for questions. Favorite season? Okay, can I be completely honest? I haven't seen all of season 2. I've only seen all of season 1. I really appreciate my cast. There's so many good ones. And I'll try not to say a 40 one because, again, 40 has the best lines. I'll try to think of an Ellie one. I loved... What the hell do I say? Well, there's that one scene where it's like, you want to know who else she's... That entire, oh, you're so protective, you're so kind, you're like my daddy. Talk to you guys later. If you like the show, watch it again. Wait, because there's a 3rd season coming, so make sure that you're up on your knowledge. That's all. Thank you guys so much. I'm glad that you like the show. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
Then I love it. We ask, you know I have to ask, what can we tease for Scream 6?
What I will say is Ghostface gets a lot more intimidating. I just read part of the script, and it just gets more and more gory, and I think that this is probably the most aggressive and violent version of Ghostface we've ever seen, which I think will be really fun to shoot.
That's a lot to say. Okay.
A bit more range than she has had previously. You know, it's not always just jokester, which is interesting.
I was going to ask, how do you feel this adaptation is different from adaptations in...
What's good, Brooklanders? It's your girl, Brooklyn, coming at you from Isla Nublar. All jokes. Hey guys, my name is Jenna Ortega. I do the voice of Brooklyn on Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous. But early on in the development process, they were actually going to face off with a different dinosaur. A pint-sized comp. Let's be honest, they would have never survived a comp-attack unless they had, like, you know, I don't know, a broom. Another thrill is when the campers have to, now that I'm thinking about it though, I wonder who makes the tidal pool waves at Jurassic World Water Park. Really cool things about Camp Cretaceous is that it has a ton of connections to the other Jurassic World films. For example, references to Clara Deering. It took a little experimentation, but eventually the creators of Camp Cretaceous developed an exciting, awesome show that we all love. It is so cool, it makes me want to actually visit Isla Nublar. Or maybe I'll just stick to watching it on screen. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching Behind the Scenes Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous. I am Jenna Ortega, wishing you a very happy dinosaur adventure. Okay, if there's a raptor in here, I'm gonna freak out.
My name is Jenna Ortega, and I'm playing Tara Carpenter. I used to be a big scaredy cat when I was younger, so I wasn't really into horror, but Scream was one of the first movies I watched to kind of break that mold and kind of get myself out of that phase in my life, and I've always had such an appreciation for the franchise, so to see that script come and land on my table and the opportunity to be a part, I just knew I had to. But also, what I will say, the deaths are pretty insane. Wes Craven and the original cast really did such a phenomenal job at making things intimidating but also funny at the same time. I think it makes it more of a roller coaster ride, which people must enjoy, but also the whodunit quality, whereas, you know, you're watching the film and anybody could be the killer. So I think it's kind of an interactive film in the sense that anybody who's watching or anybody who's a part of the audience is making active guesses as to who could possibly, you know, be it. And then, of course, when you get to the end and you find out, it has to be the most fulfilling feeling. I've never worked with duo directors before, so I wasn't really sure how this experience was going to go, but they are the coolest, funniest, but also they're just so incredibly talented and hardworking, and they're so dedicated to this film. I know when we were talking and even just, you know, taking a look at the monitor every once in a while, or they may give us like a peek at dailies, they're they're doing their best to honor Wes's original vision and everything that he created. So I think when they approached me about this movie, it really is just paying homage and paying respect to this amazing love letter to cinema that Mr. Craven had laid down prior. Oh my God, Melissa is so fun. She has so much energy, and I think because she plays such a significant role in this film, but Melissa is just the kindest, sweetest, most outgoing soul, and she is so talented. And it's crazy because I remember, and she remembers too, the first time we ever had a scene alone together and the first time we rehearsed, as soon as we locked eyes, we were like, oh, we're in it. You're my sister, and vice versa, and this is gonna work just fine. So it's pretty amazing to be able to come on set and just form a connection with someone like that. So yeah, no, it's just been such an honor, and I'm so grateful. I'm literally coming from a rehearsal with Nev and Courtney, and it's surreal to watch them play these characters that I've been studying for the past 3 months right in front of my eyes, and how they go in and out, and when they flub a line or they make goofy faces or jokes with one another. I have so much respect for all three of the original actors, David, Courtney, Nev. So to be in their presence and to be able to witness firsthand them get into character, and I don't know, I think it makes this experience feel a lot more real. I know every day we come on a set and we're like, oh my God, guys, we're shooting a Scream movie. But when you have them in front of yourself, it's a surreal feeling. If you appreciate a good slasher film, you're really gonna like this one. I'm excited for them to see the new cast, and I say that because, well, one, it's nice that they'll have that nostalgic aspect brought back with the original cast, but also the new cast, because I really do think that they are such great characters. They're so well written and so lovable, and I really do think that they fit right in with the Woodsboro community, and I don't think people will be disappointed by them.
Public figures, and were able to take people and sort of slowly brought them to life in my head.
I know, I'm amazing.
Okay, ready? You're this height, right?
Yeah.
So try to be that height.
It's my birthday!
I guess truthfully, Billie Eilish, just this idea of a girl who is so this generation's version of what a woman can be. Somebody who's like unafraid and really vocal take on femininity for this. When I was casting Veda, I just really wanted somebody who was.
I've never.
No, honey, do you think you're ready to go back?
Megan is great.
Are the essence of the character, and you.
That was my heart.
Maddie, she's just a really cool person to hang out with.
It's been amazing working with